Okay. So making your way onto your mat, finding a seat. Making yourself comfortable and landing generously onto your mat. Really allowing everything to sink down, stacking the bones, head, shoulders, chest, torso, hips, all in one line. Feeling super supported by the ground beneath you. Drawing the shoulders up to the ears, roll them back, allow them to slide down the back. Broadening through the collarbone, opening up through the chest. Finding a sense of space through the neck and throat. Just starting to check in, noticing the breath arriving in the body. Relaxing any tension through the face, through the jaw. Noticing your tongue in your mouth, allowing it to just relax and rest heavy. Allowing the jaw to be soft and hang also. We're just going to do a little bit of grounding, calming breath work this morning. Pranayama. So we've done different exercises before. So what we're going to do is inhale for a count of 4. We're going to hold for a count of 3 and exhale for a count of 7. Hold it at the end for a count of 3. And we'll do a few rounds like that. So let's just take one round of breath to release, to get started. So big inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. And we'll begin. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold for 1, 2, 3. And just keep going now with that count. Just keeping a little light count in your head. So shorter inhale, longer exhale, holding at the top and at the bottom. And I'll just leave you for a few rounds so you can really just be with yourself and your breath for a few moments. And as we do the last few rounds, you can bring one hand on top of the other at the heart space if you'd like. And just start to feel the connection between your hands and your heart center, exchanging warmth between the two, giving yourself warmth and feeling that warmth. as you next find an exhale, just come back to your normal breathing. Allow the hands to float back down towards the ground, and then option, you can keep the eyes closed down or you can open them up. Sweeping the arms up overhead, take a big long stretch. Interlace your hands, flip the palms up towards the sky. Grow tall towards the sky, nice, beautiful. Stretching over to the right. Inhale through center, exhale, drop to the left. Big morning stretch. Let's take a few more like this. Taking it side to side, and again, you can close down the eyes. Beautiful. Exhale, release the hands and start to drop them out in front of you, staying long through the torso. Start to walk the hands out in front of you. This is finding a stretch through the hips, allowing the head to drop down. Just take it to where you find a nice stretch. No need to go too far or force yourself. And that applies to anything with the practice this morning. So with yoga, it's not like a boot camp. We're not trying to increase our cardio fitness or maybe get stronger, but if what you need is something a bit softer, a bit more nourishing, then take that. Listen to what your body is wanting. You can get cardio and strength elsewhere, especially these days. And inhale, roll yourself back up. Beautiful, guys. Just roll back down onto your bum, drawing the knees up into your chest. Just come up onto the tiptoes of the feet. Wrap your arms around your knees and just drop your chin to your chest, folding into a little ball here. Just finding a nice stretch through the back of the neck. Really rounding through the spine as if someone is pulling you from the top of your back here, from one of your vertebrae, pulling you backwards, rounding through the spine. So big, nice stretch there. On your next inhale, roll the head up, unhook the arms, cross the ankles, roll yourself over onto all fours, come into a tabletop position. Grounding through the hands and knees, untuck the feet, spread wide through the fingertips. Neutral spine. So one long line from tailbone to the crown of the head, pressing the ground away. And then just to find a sway side to side through the hips. So we're still finding that stretch into the side body. So the shoulders and hips are going in opposite directions. And then if you'd like, you can turn this into more of a circle by starting to circle out with the head. And then take it in the opposite direction. So just waking up the body, feeling into any areas, tightness that you need to warm up, wake up. And then come back to stillness in your tabletop. We're going to flow from cow pose into child's pose. So we've done this before. So typical cow pose, lifting the head, lifting the bum. As we exhale, rounding and then pressing yourself back into a child's pose. Inhale, draw forwards. Exhale, round, back to child's pose. Just a couple more like this. On your next inhale, find a neutral tabletop. Tuck the feet, press into the hands. Slowly draw your bum up to the sky. Take your time. Ground down into the heels. Take any movement that feels good for you here, either pedaling out through the legs or bending and straightening the legs together. Maybe taking your pedal out into the hips. Maybe rising up really high onto the tiptoes and then lowering back down. remembering the breath as you do so. So maybe starting to engage that Ujjayi, victorious breath, pranayama. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Slight constriction of the throat, so as if on the exhale, as if you're trying to fog up a mirror. So you start to create an oceanic sound with your breath. Beautiful, guys. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Tiptoe your feet all the way up to your hands. Take them nice and wide, hip width apart. Bend through the knees. Drop your torso over your thighs. Allow the head to hang heavy. Take a shake of the head. No, nod, yes. Maybe take little circles through the head. And then you can find a rag doll, grabbing hold of opposite elbows, swaying side to side. As you sway, you can start to alternately bend and straighten your legs. So as you sway to one side, straightening that leg. Then you can make it really small or really big, finding this pendulum motion. On an exhale, coming through center. Drop the hands down. Heel toe the feet somewhat back together. They don't have to touch yet. Keep the knees bent. Ground down into the heels. Slowly roll yourself all the way up. Really take your time here, feeling into the vertebrae. Nice. Shoulders and head come up last. As you come up, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Really squeeze them up towards the ears. Roll them back down. Head comes up. Feet can be hip width apart or together with big toes to touch. Palms face forwards. Close down the eyes. And just start to feel into your feet. Feel into your foundation. Grow long through the crown of the head. Beautiful. So just feeling really nice and steady here. Feeling that support of the ground beneath you. Feeling the steadiness, the stability. Tadasana, mountain pose. A really nice pose you can come back to at any point during the day when things start to get a little bit crazy or you feel up in the air. You can find a Tadasana and come back to the earth. Taking a moment to set an intention for your practice this morning and maybe for your day, maybe simply to remain grounded in your body and in your breath. Inhale, blink open the eyes, sweep the arms up to the sky, gaze up, bow forwards as you exhale. Plant the hands. Inhale, find a halfway lift, fingertips or shins. Exhale, bow forwards. Let's take that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a nice flow here. Exhale, bow forwards. Plant the hands. Step back through high plank. Grounding into the hands. Press the heels back. Exhale, bend the knees. Bend the elbows. Nice, Evelyn. Lower down chest and chin. Roll the shoulders back. Baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the feet. Downward facing dog. Finding stillness and stability here in downward facing dog as well. Spread wide through the fingertips. So really ground down through the whole of your hand. Make sure everything is pressing down on your mat. Tailbone is drawing long towards the ceiling. Nice. Awesome, guys. Inhale, sweep that right heel up towards the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, drop your heel to your bum, flex the foot. Nice. Rise up high onto the ball of the left foot. Exhale, lower the left heel. Right leg is still lifted. Inhale, lift the right knee up towards the sky. Exhale, sweep the right leg forwards, land the foot between the hands, lower the left heel, sweep the arms up, rise up, warrior one. Finding the balance, nice. Yes. Beautiful. Lowering your left heel down onto the mat. So warrior one, not crescent. So both feet are flat down on the mat. Yes. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears, gaze forwards. Sink a little bit further into that right leg if you can, drawing that right knee over to the right side. Beautiful. Exhale, bow forwards. Plant the hands. Step back through high plank. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, roll back, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take it straight over to the other side. Inhale, left heel goes to the sky. Open the hip, bend the knee. Drop the left heel to the bum. Flex the foot. Square off the shoulders. Inhale, rise up onto the ball of the right foot. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, draw the left knee high up towards the sky. Exhale, square off the hips, sweep the leg forwards, land the left foot, lower the right heel, rise up. Warrior one, left side. Find your balance. Always taking your time when you come up into these lunging poses. There's no rush to get up, so better to come into a high lunge on your fingertips. Find steadiness in your legs, and then from here, slowly coming back up, rather than just kind of rushing to get up into the pose. Building the foundation from the ground up. Shoulders away from the ears. Draw the ribs in. Beautiful. Gaze forwards. Exhale, bow forwards, plant the hands. Step back, high plank. Modified vinyasa. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, yes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your time, one movement, one breath. Go to the full length of your inhale and exhale and the full extension of your movements. So allow your movement to take the full length of your inhale, the full length of your exhale. We're back in downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right heel back up to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it forwards, land the foot behind the hands, or in between the hands, sorry. This time we're on the ball of the left foot, ground down into the right foot, rise up, crescent lunge. Again, taking your time, find the legs before rising up, yes. You're up high on that back foot, crescent lunge, gazing forwards. Inhale, grow long through the arms, bring the palms together, bring them in front of heart center in prayer. Tilt yourself forwards. Diagonal line from the crown of the head to the left heel. Exhale, start to twist to the right using your torso. Find the balance. And then once you've twisted, start to hook this left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Twisting from your torso. Beautiful. Yes. Amazing, guys. Holding here, find the breath. Seeing if you can twist a tiny bit more. And then exhale, slowly release the twist. Come back through center. Lower the left heel, rise up, open the arms to the side, warrior two, right side. Yes. Awesome, guys. On an inhale, flip your palms towards the ceiling. Roll your shoulders back. Just roll the shoulders back. And then from here, see if you can flip the palms back down without moving your shoulders. So we're just moving the hands. So you want to keep that rotation of the shoulders. So you can do it again. So actually, let's make it a little bigger. So like open the shoulders back as if you're fully opening. Then extend them with the palms facing the ceiling. And then from here, just turn your hands down. See if you can maintain the opening through the shoulders. That's what we want to go for whenever you're coming into this pose. All right, gaze back forwards. Sink back into that right leg. Inhale, tilt towards the right side. Flip the right palm. Slowly sweep the right arm up to the sky. Drop the left arm. Reverse your warrior. Yes. Sink back into the lunge in the right leg. Breathing here. You're gazing towards that lifted arm, gazing towards the sky. Using your core to keep you lifted. Inhale, draw yourself back through warrior two, gaze forwards. Exhale, windmill the arms, plant the hands, step back through high plank. And your choice, you can modify, or if you want to go for full vinyasa, tilt yourself forwards. Bend the elbows to a 90-degree angle, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Awesome, guys. Looking great. Let's take it over on the other side. Inhale, left heel to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, sweep it forward, land between the hands, rise up onto the ball of the right foot, find crescent lunge, left side. Strong back leg. So you're pressing into that back heel, almost trying to straighten through that right leg. Gazing forwards. Inhale, grow long through the arms, bring the palms together. Exhale, prayer in front of heart center. Tilt forwards, twist to the left. Holding here, find the balance. Then hook the elbow on the outside of the knee. Pressing your prayer in towards your chest, gazing over that left shoulder. Yes. Good. Really pressing into that back heel. See if you can straighten that back leg. Lift through the kneecap. Yes. Awesome. Exhale. Start to release the twist. Come back through center. Ground down the right heel. Open the arms. Warrior two, left side. Right foot is turned towards the front of the mat. Left foot is bent. So finding those shoulders again. Maybe doing that opening again. So roll the shoulders back, palms to the sky, and then flip them back towards the ground. Big opening through the chest. Nice. Inhale, tilt to the left. Flip the left palm, sweep the left arm up, drop the right arm, reverse warrior. Gaze towards the left arm. Sink back into the lunge. Yes. Good, Annette. Remembering to breathe, sending breath into the left side body. Exhale, release through warrior two. Windmill the arms, plant the hands, step back through high plank. Your choice, full or modified vinyasa. Take your time. One full movement, one full breath. There's no rush. We'll meet back together in downward facing dog. Nice. Let's do 10 big rounds of breath here. Starting to take your last few rounds of breath here. On your next inhale, roll high onto the tips of the feet. Roll the body forward so you come through to a high plank. And then your choice, there are going to be a couple options to modify. Stay in your high plank if you can, or come down onto the knees. We're going to take a side plank. Bring your right hand directly under your face. Bring the feet together. Roll onto the outer edge of the right foot. Press into your right hand. Left arm comes to the sky. Option, drop the right knee to the ground, or step the left leg forwards. Different options to modify. Yes. Using the strength of that right arm. Breathing here. Stabilize. Gazing towards that left hand if you can. Exhale, gaze back down towards the mat. Drop the left hand. Place the right hand back. Bring the feet back to center, and we'll go straight over to the other side. Left hand comes under the face. Feet together, roll onto the left side. Press into the left hand. Right arm comes to the sky. lift the hips. Option, drop the left knee. Left knee. Option, nice. Awesome, guys. Beautiful. Good strength. Exhale, gaze back down, drop both hands. Bring the feet back, press yourself back, downward facing dog. And then inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, gaze forwards. Step, hop, or float to the top of the mat. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Take the feet hip width apart. Take your 2-piece fingers, grab your big toes. Bend the knees if you need. Holding on to your toes, see if you can roll your shoulders back, broaden through the collarbone, lift the chest like we do in a halfway lift. And then as you exhale, bend the elbows, draw your chest down to your legs. Nice, Mom. Yes. Breathing here. Evelyn, you can take a little bend through the knees. Yes, good. Bending the knees helps to find a straighter back rather than rounding through the spine. Helps find the pose a little bit. So just breathing here, allowing your breath to help the body release a little bit into this pose. Exhale, release the toes. Plant your hands directly under your face, heel to your feet so they're mat width apart. Turn them out at a 45-degree angle. And then slowly start to lower your hips down onto, well, not onto anything, just down. Start to bring your hands together in front of heart center, finding Malasana. Option of bringing a cushion or a brick under your bum if you want to make it a little less active, a little supportive. Otherwise, pressing the elbows into the knees, drawing the chest forwards, finding a sense of lift through the chest. Holding here, gazing forwards. Option of staying here, or you can start to drop one hand down, the left hand down to the outside, so off to the side, and then start to take this right arm up towards the sky as you twist over to the right. Yes, good. Exhale, release, come back through center, restabilize, and this time drop the right arm down to the ground, open the left arm up, twist towards the left. Yes. No worries if it's a bit wobbly, totally normal. Exhale, release, come back through center, bring the palms back together, just find a little sway side to side. Open up through the hips a little bit here. Exhale, release the hands, press them down into the mat. Slowly lift your hips up, being really nice, mindful here. Heel toe the feet back together. Big toes to touch. Heels slightly apart, maybe bending the knees a little bit. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bow forwards, plant the hands, step back through high plank. And your choice, you can move through full or modified vinyasa, or you can come straight back to downward facing dog. Your choice. Again, taking what you need, what your body needs. Maybe you want to work through a little bit of energy. Beautiful. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Wave the body forwards through high plank. As you find it, bend the elbows, slowly lower yourself all the way down onto your belly. Creating a little cushion for your head with your hands. One hand on top of the other, forehead comes to the backs of the hands. Take the feet wide on the mat. Just take a little pause here. And then we're finding a sway side to side of the hips, massaging out through the quads, through the belly. Letting everything jiggle a little bit. And then come back to stillness in center. Release your head from your hands. Sweep your hands around by your hips. Place your palms down on the mat facing downwards. So you have a slight lift through the chest already. Keep your neck long. Inhale, press into your hands into the tops of the feet. Lift the chest up a little bit further using the strength of your lower back. Gazing forwards, holding here. Nice. Exhale, lower back down. Come down onto the forehead. Keep the hands where they are. And we'll do that one more time like that. Inhale, press into the hands. Lift the chest. From here, you can start to lift the hands up, drawing your fingertips back towards your feet. Inhale, finding a little bit more lift. Maybe you start to lift the legs as well. Gazing forwards. Breathing here. Exhale, slowly lower down. Create that pillow for the head again. Take the hips side to side. And then finding a moment of stillness, back in center. Release the arms, take them out in front of you. Hands are perpendicular to the ground, pinkies connecting with the ground, gazing forwards. On an inhale, everything lift. Arms, legs, chest. Using the strength of the lower back. Again, just taking it to where it feels comfortable. No need for extremes here. Little lift as you inhale. Exhale, lower back down. Create the pillow. Lower the head down. Take the hips side to side. You can take either of the first two, or we're going to go for full bow. If you're going to come with me, bend the knees up, draw the heels into the bum, reach the arms around, grab the ankles from the outside. So holding here, just finding that first. Nice. Flex the feet. Inhale, kick your feet into your hands. Already start to lift. Keep the legs down. Once you're here, you can start to lift through the legs. Keep the neck long, yes. Looks great, guys. Breathing. Where is your breath? Finding strength and steadiness. 2 more breaths here. Exhale, slowly lower, and then release the feet. Allow them to float back down to the ground. Create that pillow again. Take the hips side to side. And as always with the length of the poses, that's just an indication of the end point. But if at any point you need to come out earlier of a pose, no need to force yourself to go past that. So coming out whenever feels good for you. Inhale, place your hands under your shoulders. Lift the head slightly, tuck the feet, press yourself up through plank, back to downward facing dog. Straight through to seated. Inhale, come up onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees, gaze forward, step, hopper, float to the top of the mat, roll back onto your bum, and let's come straight into Navasana boat pose. Take the shins up, parallel to the ground, arms come up, out in front. You can hold on to the backs of the legs. Holding here, engaging the core, opening up through the chest. You can straighten if you want to have a little extra challenge, as long as you're not rounding through the spine as you do so. If you're rounding through the spine, keep the legs bent. Yes, good. Breathing here. Engage through the belly. And for a count of 10, we're going to lower all the way down to the mat. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Arrive fully on your mat, on your back. First time we've been on our backs on the mat this morning. So just allow it to feel really good. Bend up through the knees, place the feet on the ground, and maybe just take a sway side to side, kind of massage through the back. Draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around them. Maybe finding a circle out through the ankles. And then place your left foot down on the mat. Hook your right ankle on the left knee. Drop the right knee out to the side. Inhale, draw the left leg into your chest. Wrap your hands behind the left knee. Flex both feet and press your left leg in towards your chest. Finding a big stretch through that right hip. Closing down the eyes here. Finding a nice breath. On your next exhale, start to release that left foot back down to the ground. Cross your right leg over the left leg fully. So we're just continuing the movement of that leg, so just coming over. And then take your hips over to the right side and start to roll your legs over to the left. Arms come out wide. Roll your head over to the right side. Maybe lengthening out through this left shoulder, picking it up and dropping it back down so you can find space through the shoulders. And then just close down the eyes here. Breathing into that stretch. Where are you holding on to any tension in the hands, in the feet, in the face? Inhale, start to draw your legs back through center. Unravel the legs. Draw your left knee into your chest. And then hook it over the right leg. So left ankle on the right leg. Open the left knee out to the side. Inhale, draw the right knee in. Flex both feet. Grab behind the knee. Press that right leg into the chest. Find that stretch through the left hip. Exhale, slowly step the right foot back down, cross the left leg over the right, roll the legs over to the right side, take the arms wide or cactus arms, whatever you have space for. Head rolls over to the left. Find space for the shoulders, maybe lifting up the right shoulder and lengthening it back down. Inhale, start to draw your legs back through center. Unhook the left leg and then take both legs long on your mat. Grabbing anything you need to set up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. Cushions, blankets, eye masks. Just getting, socks. Getting super cozy. Amazing. And then once You've got everything you need. Settling back down into your mat, spreading the feet wide, toes drop out to the sides, arms are wide, palms facing the ceiling. Relax through the muscles of the face. Squeeze the face together, squeeze everything together, and then release it down. Fully releasing into the ground, feeling completely supported by the ground. And I'll be here to guide you out. So enjoy your time. Starting to lengthen the inhales and exhales. Taking full inhale, breathing all the way into the tips of your fingers and toes. Exhaling. Taking your arms up overhead, grabbing a hold of your hands, taking a big stretch, point out through the toes. Take a last big stretch. And then really nice and slowly just making your way over onto your right side, keeping the eyes closed down. Just taking a moment to check back in with your body. Feel connected with the ground. And when you're ready, in your own time, make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed or closing them as you find your seat if they opened up. As you find your seat, bring one hand on top of the other at your heart space, maybe reversing the cross from what you did before. And we'll close with one round of breath together. Long inhale through the nose, sigh out through the mouth. Blink open the eyes, take a soft gaze, come back into your space. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. Have a great day.